Okay, so what's up? So, this morning I was kind of going through some things. So, I had intuitively picked up that individuals have questions about um a psychic medium. Okay, so I mean, they have questions, but the thing is that I'm a psychic medium, which is why I know some of the things in which that I know. I can tap into certain things. I can see certain things. So my body speaks to me. So it's when you are a psychic medium, your body is a portal. So you have to learn how to listen to your body awareness. Okay. So this morning, I'm gonna go in with talking about this morning. So this morning, I woke up and it was cool, but then I began to feel like this rupture on the inside. Okay. So then I began to notice how I had very negative thoughts. It actually sounded like two individuals were arguing. Okay. So the thing is that my body is telling me to move. Okay, I'm in my home. So there are two individuals who are within a household setting. And intuitively, because when you are a psychic medium, you have a lot of spiritual gifts. You have a lot of spiritual, abilities. You are very insightful. Okay, so clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentient, there are other clairs, okay? But it's more so of clairvoyant, which is why I do a lot of sound healing. There's certain music that I cannot listen to, you know what I'm saying? Because it hurts my ears. It's very low vibrational. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm hearing these individuals and I'm just like, I must be connecting to somebody and they are in an environment. And the environment in which that they're in, they're living with two other people. These two other individuals, one of them is very cruel mentally. Both of them deal with mental issues. One one is very defeatist and the other one is very cruel through the way in which that they think. So when they're arguing and when they're talking to each other, it's a lot of combativeness. The energy is very combative. Energy is emotion. Emotion. Energy in motion, right? So the thing is that when it came to this individual that's on the outside that may be observing what is happening within their environment, it's kind of like there's like this push and pull within my body. Like I gotta, it's kind of like the person wants to lay there. And I'm just like, do not lay there. You need to get out of there. Okay? So I had to quickly remove myself from my home. And what I did is that I went to the beach. Okay? So the beach is a very healing place, okay? Because this individual is surrounded around badass energy and bad mental health, okay? So the thing is that if you're there, you're there. But it's like you have to stay up on protecting yourself. Okay? So when I went to the beach, it was very windy out there. It was even pretty cold, but that's okay because inside of the house, due to the activity, it's kind of like it started to get hot. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, oh man, energetically, they're burning this person up, which means that who I'm connecting to, I don't know. Okay? I don't know about their birth chart. I don't know what their sign is. But the thing is that the fire is being transferred to them, right? So when I move, they move. So I get up and I go to the beach. When it comes to the wind heals my aura. The wind clears my aura. The element of the wind is air, of course, right? So this has a lot to do, the element of air has a lot to do with communication. It has a lot to do with the mind. It has a lot to do with ideas. So the thing is that with energy, with that very nasty energy being transferred to this person, it's kind of like you have to get up and go. You cannot stay there. You may tell yourself that you are not affected by what's happening, but the thing is that when you start doing stuff and you don't understand why you're doing it and it's giving you a negative feeling, it is because the energy has transferred to you. So when we go to the beach, we cleanse our aura. Nature is the place for healing. Okay, this is where we recharge our energy. So if you think about it, we are amongst the air and we are amongst the water. So this is what creates a beautiful feng shui within our aura. Okay, I just allow the water to wash my hands. I get into a little Reiki too. Okay, so I do what I can to take care of my hands. Reiki, my thing is, usually individuals who are very sensitive to energy, they are some type of, Reiki master. So I feel like this individual, because I don't want to use my cards, okay? So I'm just going off of what I pick up on. Now, I do pick up this person is some type of Reiki master. So the thing is that you have to learn how to protect your energy. You have to value it. And the thing is that you may not, either you do notice certain things or you don't notice them. If you don't notice them, then obviously you're attaching yourself to me because I'm going to be working with you on how to protect your energy. You see, you can't value it right now because you don't know the effect that your energy has on you or other people. Being a Reiki master is a really big gift. It's really special. It's a really special gift. And the thing is that to where if you're somebody who's very logical, it's kind of like you're looking for results. Then on top of that, you're wanting validation from other individuals to be able to feel your energy. Well, you have to work on it, and you have to understand that Reiki, that's an advanced gift. So only individuals who are advanced in understanding that, people who are super empathic, because you are a healer. You are an energy healer. You can heal people through touch. You can heal people without touch. You can heal people from a distance. It's a very powerful gift. Okay? So, I mean, I forgot what I was saying. Point blank period. Okay, you have the gift, so we're connecting. So I'm going to be teaching you how to see the value within your gift. Okay, there's so much that you can do with Reiki, and my thing is, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you're doing with your life. When you practice your gifts, you will be able to see how it affects you within whatever it is that you're doing. Okay? I'm completely in the dark. My sister is a Reiki master. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard to work with somebody who does not want to receive you. And I'm going to tell you, the gift of Reiki, it's very special. It's kind of like the universe will punish you if you do not appreciate this gift, because there's so much that you can do. So I'm going to tell you, there's a woman and she owns a company called Soul Sticks, right? So there's a metaphysical shop that I go to, and I got the oil from this metaphysical shop. And I'm trying to tell you, when I first saw the oil, I was just like, I'm not going to get the oil because I already spent a lot of money in here. You know, you do want to invest in spiritual tools practically, and you want to go to a metaphysical shop. They have like sage and candles and all that type of shit at Walmart and stuff, but you know, support the community. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you, when I walked out of that shop, immediately my ancestors start yelling at me, go back in there and get that oil, go get that oil, go get that oil, you got the money to get the oil, go get it. So it was real loud, right? So I went back and I got the oil. So when I got the oil, I said, man, this shit must be special. And I'm going to tell you, it really was. The moment I opened it and I used it, I could feel the woman's energy. It's like energetically, she gave me a hug and she said, thank you for purchasing her oil. You understand what I'm saying? She does Reiki. This woman is in India somewhere. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so she has actually been working with me. Ooh, I'm starting to get hot. She has been working with me to, so your element is fire, okay? I pick up air and fire. So mine is air and water, okay? So she has been working with me to help show me about this oil. You see, this should be real. And only individuals who are spiritually evolved, who are advanced, they know. When it comes to regular, degular, schmegular people, they don't know nothing about this shit. They're going to be looking at you like you're crazy because spiritually they're robbed. So it's kind of like your gift with Reiki, you know, it is valuable to the spiritual elite. It's a very powerful gift. It's very powerful. Okay, so my thing is that, you know, we're going to be working together and I'm going to be showing you things. You know, you're going to go through experiences. So when I went to the beach, you know, there, you know, the waves, I said, uh-oh. I said, something's brewing. Something emotionally, somebody is stirring up on the inside. So the thing is that you may be trying to suppress your emotions, your feelings, because you're trying to logicalize or you're trying to hold back. But the way that you feel is growing stronger and stronger and stronger. So eventually you are about to burst. Okay? I'm talking about those waves, they was waving. I said, uh-oh. I said, what's cooking under the surface? You know, it's like you have a whole ocean. Your heart is a whole ocean of emotion. Okay? And it's beautiful and it's big. So that tells me the way in which that you love is overwhelming to a lot of individuals. A lot of people who, you know, people can, you know, ooh, so I do pick up that you're a man. So it's kind of like the way in which that you love somebody is too overwhelming for them. It's too stimulating. Okay, so when it comes to Reiki, animals are very important. Okay, so overstimulation, you know, it's like dogs. Okay, so you may work really well with dogs. You can heal dogs. You can heal all animals. But there's a connection that you have to dogs. Okay, so when it comes to cats, cats have rage. If you stimulate that cat too much, if you rub it real good, real passionate, what does it do? It snaps. It go. You know how cats do, right? it's too much stimulation for the cat. But when it comes to dogs, you can love on dogs all goddamn day. Like, they love it. They eat that shit up. They need a lot of stimulation. Okay? So you come off overwhelming and overstimulating to individuals in your life, I feel like, when it comes to your love relationships. Because the way in which that you love, it's like you're bringing the whole ocean to one person. Okay? So the thing is that you're too powerful to just be fucking with anybody. You are of value. You are of royalty. Okay? So, now you have to start acting, behaving, and carrying yourself. So when it comes to people, you're going to find that there are going to be more people in your life to where you're going to be they're going to be eliminated out of your life. Okay? So I pick up that we're going to be working together. I'm going to be guiding you, and I also have help with guiding you too. So there's a woman that came to me. It was a white woman. Okay? So I mean, I don't know what's up with that. Okay, but she, if you have a parent that passed, if your mother passed away, this was your mother connecting to me. Okay, so she initiated me into being able to work with you because she's protecting you. Okay? I work with a lot of mothers and their sons. Okay? So, I'm going to stop it here because I don't want to overwhelm you too much. But I'm going to make a couple of more videos based off my experience. It's going to be 3 days. Okay? So this is our introduction. So rather you see this video or rather you don't, you're going to feel my energy. You're going to hear me. So this is the introduction. If you decline the invitation, then I will leave it alone. I will leave it alone. I won't bother you anymore, and we will not have the experience. But if you accept the experience, then for the next 3 days, we are going to have our experience, and I'm going to make videos based off of that. Okay. So, okay. That's all I pick up for now. Right. Okay. So until the next time, we'll talk again. Thank you.